Okay, so welcome back to Gumade's Coins and Banknotes, and today we have a banknote from Pakistan, and this is a 10 rupee banknote that was issued in 1972 to 1975, and then it was replaced. So this in itself is similar to the Hajj banknotes issued 1966-71, except it doesn't have Hajj in the middle, so it's not a Hajj banknote. And that's for Pakistani currency that can be used in Saudi Arabia for the Hajj pilgrimage. Because I would assume that at the time these were actually illegal to export. So, this in circulation previously in 1971 and before, it was a red banknote, and they changed the colour of this banknote because, and do you know why? What happened in 1971 in Pakistan? Yeah, Bangladesh actually got independence, so they use the same currency. So, the analogy, I haven't read anything about it, but it's just common sense, is that they change the colour of the banknotes. So the banknotes from Pakistan don't go, the banknotes from Bangladesh don't go back to Pakistan, which was classed as West Pakistan at the time, and flood the market. So change the colour of the banknotes, then you can't actually exchange the old red banknotes for these new ones. So that's pretty common. It happened in times in the past, like when South Sudan got independence. Sudan changed the colour of their banknotes for exactly the same thing. So the actual banknotes from South Sudan don't flood the northern part of the country, which is still Sudan. And then in Germany in 1948, when the West Germans revalued the currency and issued the Deutschmark, the East Germans put stamps, counter stamps, on top of their banknotes to revalidate them. And if they didn't have a stamp, they were not valid anymore. So any banknotes from the West going to the East were no longer able to be spent. Okay, so this banknote has specifications. It is 146 millimeters long, and the height is 82 millimeters. And it was demonetized, I believe, 2005. So this has Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and is also currently on current banknotes. Although I wish Pakistani banknotes would issue banknotes with different people in them, because there's quite a lot of people that made banknotes that made the history of Pakistan at the time. So we have a flower. This is probably more like a Persian style flower, probably from one of the epics. So that's quite nice, or maybe the history of the Mughals. So we have Urdu, and I presume that's Hindi on the actual, Bangladeshi on the banknotes, and Urdu. So not Hindi, Urdu's just really a Persianized Hindustani, whatever. Anyway, I don't want to get into arguments with anyone from Pakistan, because they're just too nice people. Okay, here on the back we have Salima Gardens in Lahore, and it is, okay, this garden dates from about 1641 in the Mughal area, and Wikipedia says it is laid out as a Persian paradise garden intended to create a representation of the early utopia in which humans coexisted perfectly harmony with all elements of nature. Okay, sounds like Enkidu in the Epic of Gilgamesh. He existed with nature until Gilgamesh came along and showed him what prostitutes are. Anyway, so that's a nice garden in Pakistan, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Inscribed in 1981, and if you ever go to Pakistan, go to Lahore, I recommend you go to it. It has a lot of different elements. I reckon it has a lot of elements taken from Hinduism as well, especially the actual rock garden. Anyway, so that's what this banknote. And if you wanted to buy this banknote, you'd probably be paying about $5 to $10. In this condition, because it has a lot of creases and folds, uncirculated ones sell for about $30. So you can get, but this is subjective. Now, while the grades don't change, the pricing does. And you can actually, if you're lucky, you can pick this up for like, I don't know, $2 to $3. Uncirculated one, if it's an auction and there's no bidders, you can probably pick it up for about $10. So just look on eBay or other sites and see what they're actually selling for. You can actually go to some private coin sites or a business and they sell it for cheaper than what they do on eBay, or maybe more expensive. Anyway, thank you. Please leave a comment down below, subscribe, give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, doesn't matter.